Hey guys, welcome back to the L Life with your girl Larry. So I'm here to just show you a new makeup tutorial. This is more of a sparkly holiday makeup look. I kind of came up with it on the fly the other night and it looked super cute, and I was like, I should film this because this is. And I'm also going to review something that everybody named Mama been talking about. Boom. This palette everybody named Mama been talking about. This packaging is gorgeous. And it is a heavy palette. It is heavy. Like, it is a brick. Like, just keep this in your bag, and if someone tries to come at you crazy, just take it out and just whack them on the head. But keep it in your hand, don't throw it, because this is too much money. This palette was $125. I spent my own money on this. I actually use this for my wedding makeup. But comment down below if you guys want a wedding makeup tutorial, because I did my wedding makeup myself. Like, I didn't have anybody. I did it myself because to hire a makeup artist for a wedding was like, it was $100 and it was just ridiculous. So if you guys want a wedding makeup tutorial, comment down below and I can put that for you too. But yeah, I use this for my wedding makeup. I'm gonna do a review for this palette with this makeup look, and I'll also let you guys know if it's worth it, if you guys should run out and buy it. I'll give you the details. I can go, give you my full thoughts because I have used this multiple times, so I can tell you if it's worth it, if you need it in your life. Please comment, please like, please subscribe, and hit the notifications little bell at the bottom. Hit that so that every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started with this makeup tutorial. Already done some prep before we got into the makeup look. I already used my primer. I used the Sephora Beauty Amplify powder. I'm not sure if you guys can really see that. There we go. And then for my brows, I did them off camera. I used 3 things for my brows. They're all NYX products. I used the micro brow pencil. I used it in the color Ash Brown. I also used the Ash Brown powder brow filler. I used this. And then I also use NYX Control Freak so that my eyebrows don't melt off, because you don't want eyebrows to melt off, because then you just look strange, and then you'll be thinking like people are staring at you because you fly, and nah sis, your eyebrows down here, and that's unfortunate. Now we're gonna start with foundation. I am using the Lancome Teint Idole foundation in the color 425 Bisque. I like this foundation a lot. It gives a lot of good coverage. You look very luminous. You look very pretty with it. Build this up in the areas that we want the most coverage. For me, it's like my cheek area, and we'll start in one area and we will build it up. And remember to take any excess and use that on your eyelid. That works as a primer because we want to make sure we get the most out of our makeup. Now for the highlight, we're gonna use 2 highlighters, only 2 this time. I know the last time I used 3, only 2. We're going to use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Golden Beige. Why'd you fall over? I know I already put you on, but why is you done? Like, my foundation just clocked out. It literally just flipped over the table. It was like, I am done now. Leave me. We're also going to take the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Tiramisu. Now we're going to use our contour stick. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty contour stick in the color Truffle. I like to highlight and contour like this because it gives it more of a seamless transition from the lighter parts to the darker parts of your face. We're using the $5 Hala sponge. And remember, as you're doing your highlight, go over your eyes. Great primer. Great primer. Okay, next we're gonna take our translucent setting powder. I use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and we are going to set / bake all the areas of our face that we just highlighted and contoured. And put powder over your eyes. The reason why you want to put powder over your eyes is because you want to set the foundation, the highlight that's on your eyes, because you want the eyeshadow that you're going to use to glide over it seamlessly. Any powder, you just do not want to put like foundation on your eye and not set it and then put eyeshadow on. It's gonna be awful blending it out. It's gonna look splotchy. You're gonna wonder what's wrong with your makeup, so you don't wanna do that. Ooh, I gotta fix this eyebrow. Look crazy. Why didn't y'all tell me? Y'all ain't real. Y'all was gonna let me out here looking like this? It's crazy. Okay, got that together. So now we're gonna get into this palette right here. This is the McGrath Mothership palette in the bronze Seduction. Like the packaging, love, love. It is heavy. I mean, when you get this, it feels so much more different. Just the palette itself feels so much more different than any other palette. It's heavy. It feels sturdy. It feels like you can put this through all types of stuff and it's going to be fine. It just doesn't feel like any other palette. So I will say that when you get it, it will come with a huge mirror. It's got a big, really pretty mirror. These 3 shades here, these are more of toppers. They're very iridescent. This gives more of like a pinky color. This gives more of, I would say, more of a bluish tone. It's really cool. And then this gives more of a gold. I like these a lot. These colors are very, they're very pigmented. They're so pretty. So this is what the palette looks like. And so we're just gonna go ahead and get started using that palette. So for this look, I'm going to take the Morphe M330 brush because I want something that has a pointed tip. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that the names are not on the palette itself. They're actually on a little card inside of the box. So if you lose that card, like, you just won't know what your colors are. But I'm gonna take the color Disobedient. I'm building this into the corner of my eye. And then I'm going to go up into the crease and take this up just a little bit. So next I'm going to go into Disobedient again and go into the corner of my eye right here and do the same thing. So what you want to end up having is you want to end up having like a halo look. We're trying to get the halo effect on this eye. I'm going to take this color here in the palette called Entrapment. I'm going to use that underneath the brow bone just a little bit, just to kind of blend this out more. Okay, and then just this one thing I do know about this palette and I am seeing with this is you want to build up your color. You go in here and just dig your brush in here and put it on your eye. It is a lot of color, and like I said, it's easier to add more makeup than to take away makeup. So use each color sparingly because it is pigmented, which is a great problem. Like, I wish every palette had that problem where if you like put your brush in there, it's just gonna soak up everything and it's just gonna like look like the most vibrant color you've ever seen. This palette does that, so make sure you take your time building up your color. Next what I'm gonna do is go into my Jaclyn Hill palette, Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. As you can see, she has been through a lot. She has been used. I am getting my money's worth. You take a flat blending brush just like this, and I'm going to use the color right here in the palette. I'm going to use that in the part of my eye right here where I don't have any color, because like I said, we're doing like a halo effect with our eye. This doesn't have a name, so it's this color right here. That's the only thing I don't like about this palette is there's no names, or if there's names, it's probably on a sheet that I lost. So if makeup companies could just put the names on here, that would be great. That would be very, very great. That'd be amazing. So I want this to have like a foily effect. Just take my MAC Prep and Prime. If you guys don't have MAC Prep and Prime, you can just use water. Don't have your brush be soaking wet, but you can dampen your brush with water and that gives the same effect. So if you don't have Prep and Prime, that's fine. Just use a little bit of water. Works perfectly fine. Ooh. Y'all see that? Ooh, she pretty. Ooh, she cute. Okay. Okay. Ooh, y'all finna be cute. this holiday season, don't let them haters tell you nothing, sis. You gonna be looking fire flam. Fire flam. Next, now that we've got that pretty emerald green color, take a flat brush just like this. I'm gonna go into this color right here in my Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm actually gonna go right in my crease, right above my lid color, and just carve that out. So we're just gonna go right above, just right in the crease right here, right above the lid color. You don't wanna go all the way across or all the way in. You just wanna go right above your lid color. And then I'm dragging that down just a little bit, just so that the lid color and this color meet. I go back into my Jaclyn Hill palette with this color here and go back over my lid. And I'm gonna marry those two colors together that I just put on my eye. So I'm gonna try to make it a seamless transition, because as you can see, I'm not digging it back up in here into my crease. I'm just packing the color on my lid and going up a little bit higher and just blending it in. To take a lid topper, any lid topper works. I'm using the Milani lid topper in the color Beaming Light. So if you guys can see, that's kind of hard to see with the reflection. And I will take my flat brush I was just using and I will go in, get some of that product off. And I'm gonna go back into my crease here, right above that green color. And I'm basically gonna stack that lid topper on top of it. And so that is what your eyes should look like. I'm gonna go back in with my halo color, which is right here, and then I'm gonna go back into the corners of my eyes and kind of blend this in just a little bit, because I don't want to lose my halo effect. Add this back in here so we don't lose. Now for lashes, I used Eyelure Luxe Silk lashes in the style Marquise. So while I'm waiting for this lash to dry, did anybody hear about how this guy fooled everyone into thinking that Travis Scott had cheated on Kylie Jenner by braiding his hair the same way? And I'm not sure if he dyed his hair the same blonde braids that Travis Scott has, but making himself have a similar hair look, similar skin tone, obviously, and taking a couple pictures and throwing them on the internet, and everybody thought it was Travis Scott. It's just crazy how people will literally believe anything. Like, nobody thought about, she's always on tour with him. She's probably around him at all times while he's on tour. Probably the only time that she's not around him is when he's on stage performing. So when is this man finding time to cheat? Like, with a whole baby and a whole baby mama, fiance, wife, whatever she is on tour. That don't make any sense, but I mean, they got everyone to believe that. Like, it's just, the world we live in is crazy. Like it's crazy. It's just crazy. Lashes are on. These lashes are so cute. I love them. Like, I just love them. Super cute. I just love them. They're so cute. Just really, really like them. But next I'm gonna take my NYX eyeliner and I'm going to just go take this eyeliner and put this into my waterline. Back into my Mothership palette, I'm going to take that same color Entrapment right here. I think this was Entrapment. That's why I wish brands would put the names on here, because I gotta find that card. I don't know where the card went. So much happened. And now I'm stressed. So back to what I was saying, I'm going to take this color here and I'm going to basically set my eyeliner, but I'm also going to fade this out. And I'm using a M508 brush, so I'm using a very thin, small, flat brush to do this. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I feel like it's really hard for me to like do my eyeliner or anything near my waterline without opening my mouth. I try to close it and then it slowly just opens back up. But comment down below if you do that too. It'll make me feel better about myself. Next I'm going to take is Lancome Monsieur Big Lash. I actually got this from Ulta. This was in a the birthday gift from Ulta. So this is what it looks like. The bigger bottle looks just like this, just in a bigger size. I'm going to use this on my bottom lashes. Okay, now I'm going to sweep off my excess translucent powder using my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the color Gold Medium. Not Gold Medium, Dark Golden. I was like, that doesn't even sound right. And then in the parts where my face is highlighted, I'm going to use Medium Golden. This is also by MAC. I use 2 different powders because I don't want to lose the effect of my highlight. Like I don't want to highlight and then put a darker powder over it because I feel like it just kind of like negates the highlight. Next, I'm going to take Too Faced Solei bronzer in Dark Chocolate, and I'm going to go over my contour areas with that. And don't forget your nose. We need our nose like snatched like fake waist. Like we need fake waist snatched nose. One more thing I forgot. So in your crease, right where you put your lid topper right here, what I also did for the makeup look, I added this topper right here in the Pat McGrath palette. Now see if you guys can see this. This one is called, let me find my card again, because of course the name's not on here, as if I haven't used this palette 50 times and know that the name's not on here. This one is called Fire Opal. So I'm gonna take Fire Opal, I'm gonna take a flat brush, and I'm basically gonna go back in where my lid topper is, where it's in the crease, and I'm basically gonna pack that over this. So it gives it more of a luminous finish. I'm gonna drag it down just a little bit, not over my entire eyelid, but as you can see, it gives more of an effect, more of a glitter effect, because this is for the holidays. And we want the holidays, if you can't wear glitter during the holidays, when can you wear glitter? And if you can't wear glitter, why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we doing things? No glitter? What is the point? Now for our inner corner highlight, I am just going to take this color right here in the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's kind of hard for you guys to see because my ring light is really illuminating this. And we're gonna take this color and then we're gonna go into our inner corner. Okay, so now for our blush. Love blush. So this time for our blush, we are going to use our NARS Orgasm blush. This has been everywhere. I know you guys have seen it and heard about it, and it is the bomb. So we're gonna put this on the apple of our cheeks and bring it into our contour. I just feel like on this NARS blushes, I feel like they work on any skin color, any skin tone, but I really feel like this works amazing on women of color. It just looks so pretty on us. Like, you cannot tell me, you just cannot tell me that it's not. Ugh. You can't say this isn't cute, sis. What the, bye. And so next we're gonna do our highlight with our Anastasia Beverly Hills Am Reezy palette. Highlight to pop. We want it to pop, fizz. We want our highlight to be like, look at me. So we're gonna stack it, but this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna take our MAC Prep and Prime and we're gonna set our space. We're gonna let it dry for probably like 30 seconds. Go back in with our highlight and we're just gonna go back over the areas that we just highlighted. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. This is just a holiday makeup beat, or an everyday beat if you are that extra sis, and if you are, I applaud you. I think that is fantastic. Or it's just a cute date night beat. Now let's get into this Pat McGrath palette. So like I said, bought this palette for my wedding day because I just wanted some, you know, on your wedding day, you just want some new makeup. You want something different. You don't want to use like the same palettes you've always used. You can, it's just like for your wedding day, I just wanted something, you know, different. Pat McGrath palette dropped. I saw it on Instagram, and Instagram got me. Like, Instagram gets everyone. Instagram got me when I saw this palette. I saw the swipes, I saw the swatches, and I was like, I have to get this. Now that I've had the palette, I got married November 3rd of this year. So I've had the palette for about a month. I will say, I love this palette. I have tried to find lid toppers or other eyeshadows that have done what I would say these three colors have done right here. These opal iridescent kind of glitter colors. I haven't been able to find one. I find some that are very close, but I haven't found one that was like, oh, this is an exact dupe. It is a heavy palette. The colors, if you guys like look at the palette, except for this color right here, I had a mishap with my brush. I got too excited and I just like went way too deep. I'm just paying attention to the pans here. The pans don't look like I've ever touched them. These two do, but the rest of these don't look like I've ever touched them. I've used all of these colors. This palette doesn't get any fallout. The colors are really, really pigmented. They glide. I mean, like this dark color, usually dark colors can either be fantastic or they can be really blotchy. This dark color, it glides, it just, the pigment of it is so fantastic that I mean, I love it. It's performed so much better than I thought a makeup palette could perform. Because of course, when I bought it, I was like, well, one, I have to buy it because it's Morphe Pat. Secondly, I bought it because I was like, why not? I love makeup, so I mean, why not? If anything, it's a collector's thing. I do get a lot of use out of it. Now, will I say that you have to go spend $125? Yes, sis, because this was 125 whole American entire dollars. Do you have to do that? No, I wouldn't say you have to do that. If you want to like give yourself a gift, something to splurge on for yourself, then I mean, why not? But I wouldn't say like your makeup repertoire or your makeup will never look its fleekiest without this palette. I would not say that. But is it a good buy? Yes. Do you have to run out and buy it now? No. Is it something that you should consider buying in the future? Yeah. It's Auntie Pat. Why would you not buy it from Auntie Pat? So you don't have to have it, but I mean, if you got it and you like makeup, yeah, Auntie Pat, she'll get you all the way together. Can't tell me that's not cute, girl. Not cute. And then to set my face, I just use the Urban Decay Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. Love this spray. If you're an oily girl, use this because I use this. If you're an oily girl, use this. Girl, on my lips, I have the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Gloss in the color Goldmine. It gives like a gold glitter look, which matches our eye look. Yes, sis, yes. You guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I don't think it was a really hard tutorial. I like looks like these because it looks like you have skills to pay the bills, and it's like, no, I just really use probably 5 colors. To me, that's not bad, but I mean, hey, it could be worse. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you guys can get all of my videos and all my notifications. Follow me on Instagram at LoverChanel. That is where I post pictures. You guys can keep up with me. You can, you know, talk to me, leave comments. I like talking to people. I like talking to y'all. Y'all's really cool and stuff and whatever. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.